for the tournament, and his consistency just been better. So Ricky knows that. He's got to have a higher average here.
Well, the way that he came back and the way that he held it all together in beating Dave Chisnall, it's just a glimpse of what he can do.
Yes.
But he doesn't do it often enough, does he?
And those sorts of things are more important than averages, and they really are. But still, when you're eyeing up your opponent and seeing what their strengths are, you want to try and beat their strengths. So you beat them in every facet of the game, potentially. If you can get that done, you usually win.
Yeah, good recovery again from Owen. Topsy needs. Well, he's in a hurry, isn't he? Superb start this from Ricky Evans.
And the problem with such a fast pace of a game, if you're losing, is it really does go fast. Like if he loses this leg, Owen, it's like only been what, 5 minutes maybe, if that, and he's walking off the stage down a set. It's so discouraging. Even if you're a quick player yourself, it only is useful if you're the one winning.
Got to move again. Difficult to see for Evans. Well, a chance here for Owen. He's had to put up with a barrage and another 180 in this leg. He's got 2 darts to get on the board. Only needed 1. He'll get a lot more emotional than that. And having won the opportunity for a tour card, he's now out of the top 64 because Jeffrey de Graaf won this afternoon. So it's sort of a roller coaster ride. He's been in and out and in and out, and he's got to win this one to get back in the tour card race. So it's been that kind of fortnight for the Welshman.
Yeah, I guess he's starting to feel like a donkey with the stick and the carrot. He's wondering if he'll ever get there. Not if this goes in the bowl. And that's the set. Ricky Evans, what a way to wrap up set 1 in just 6.5 minutes.
For Ricky Evans there.
Always a good feeling when you could sink a 180 after your opponent just missed one.
121.
Be a good feeling if he can hold his throw in 12 darts. Treble 17, is he going to go for it? Nah. You can tell when he made that face, nah, there's no way. I need to get my set back here. I'm not fooling around.
A right smile at the boos of the crowd. It was the right call without a shadow of a doubt.
Unless he felt like it. If you feel like it, do it, you know, then that's a whole different thing. Absolutely, I believe what you feel like doing is the right thing. Maxis can change things, but you know, Ricky having to fight here for a hope at winning this set, and you know, certainly his match with Chizzy would have inured him enough to be able to deal with this.
Such a big prize, isn't it? Place in the World Championship last 16 for the first time in both men's careers. And who knows after that? I mean, just looking here, he may not go for double 5. Yeah, good thinking, I think, by Evans. Didn't need to with Owen on 2-1-3.
Yeah, that was a good call. Yeah, it was too big to bust, and it was too small to go lower. And that's a great marker. Well, you know one thing with Ricky is he throws so fast. I mean, he's going to be walking every time he throws a dart. He doesn't have time to process if it's in or not.
But we like the shuffle, the soft shoe shuffle on the hockey of Ricky Evans. And just 60 from Owen in this vital leg at the end of the set. Advantage Owen. He has the darts. And he has 120 points. 140 is pretty good in this situation.
Yeah, that was the visit that solidified it for him here in this leg. So now it's his to throw it. If he loses here, it's because he's messed it up. So just steady darts from here, and he's going to be cool and collected enough to cash in and level. And another 140, even better.
Fantastic, John. You've got to say, under enormous pressure. Evans not able to produce anything. This is Ricky Evans' worst leg of the match. And it's Robert Owen's best leg of the match. Brilliant 14 dart hole. What are you saying, son? What are you saying?
Ricky 129.
Gonna get careless with the last one, John.
Yeah, a lot of loose third darts, and when you're a quick player, this is one of the biggest issues that can be a consistent thorn in your side. Especially as we've seen him walking on a double where he thinks he hit it. And we love the 180 to leave double three. Now Ricky doesn't want to let him get beat on a double three. And there's a celebration. He says, yeah, I don't care what you did there, pal. Well, yeah, I've said it open to the show. He's been the best standard played in this tournament by far over anyone else, match by match. I mean, yes, we had the incredibly spectacular Luke Littler one set, but for a whole match, it's only been Rids. I'm sure that'll change. I'm sure that will be joined, but, you know, they have to do it. You can't talk about doing it. You need to do it.
60, Ricky 132.
And another. And another Ricky.
Was that in and out? It didn't matter. It's another one in. I think he had 3 doubles there, and he only needed 2. Well, that's a bit of a missed opportunity from Ricky. Well, some ease of tension for Owen. Oh, and a lovely 140.
It's been the best part, I think, of Owen's game, the setup shots so far tonight.
And the 140s. He's 11-4 up in that category.
Absolutely, it's the 140s which have been adding to the setup shots, which are giving him the chance to go for tops. To hold throw, and another leg will be decided. Another set will be decided by a final leg. This time, Evans has the darts.
Owen trying to manufacture a leave, and he gets to leave the big fish. And he just might have to take it if it's going to be his set. And it would be the first break of throw in 10 legs.
Great response from Evans. It's on, it's on! And that's how close he was. Massive moments in this match.
That would have been hard to watch for Ricky, but not hard to execute the 92. Look at that celebration. And he's benefited from that tense match with Chizzy, and having to make shots like that. Exquisite timing from the speedster. But you can tell they're maybe just needing that little time to catch your breath. A lot of emotion being expended up there, as well as physical energy.
Well, Evans now sensing that this could be his moment.
86.
My, that was an important last dart.
Ricky 138.
Is this the big break? Is this the big break? Oh, he was just the wrong side of the wire. Massive effort from Evans.
It'll take a massive effort to stop Evans coming back. So 61 left.
61 left, yeah. 97.
Well, that works to leave tops. So actually, some amount of pressure when it's an awkward double and you know your opponent's got a good one. Or maybe there's no pressure. Yeah, it's right there. I got that. That wasn't quite as good as his 5 finish at the first leg of the match. Remember, he was impressed with that one. He gave us the 5 sign.
They've been this close most of the match. A big dart from Owen. Wow.
Yeah, 2 singles to double he leaves. Ricky needed 2 trebles.
That was the bad bit, the bad side of Ricky Evans. In anger, he threw the last dart away.
That's bent over towards the double, and I think he caught a bit of that flight as well. I'm not sure it would have gone in, but I think that first dart at double got involved on the second.
For the set. He cost himself with that really bad visit, the one before. He's missed 2 darts for the set. Owen to level. Owen to level. Last dart in hand. What an opportunity, and you've got to feel there. Is that last leg going to be a turning point?
Well, I think fans of darts wouldn't mind Robert Owen hitting this and forcing a tie. So another 25. Without Ricky on a finish, you're tempted to stay there.
Well, you can see Evans there, John, behind, shaking his head.
I think Robert might just stay at the 25 because Ricky's not on a finish, but it could be wrong. Okay, now we can just set up the double.
50.
Nothing wrong with that. He knows he has time either way.
Yeah, this for me, it's all about
65.
what he did wrong in the last leg. 18 darts just to leave 170. But it matters not. Robert Owen knows he's stolen the set. He won't care about that. In 2 sets apiece, Ricky Evans is going to have to get his head together here, John. Good last dart again from Owen. Delivery driver from Bridgend.
79. Robbie Ribois, 101.
He's playing a mean game of darts tonight. Fantastic. Didn't even think about it. Knew exactly what he was doing and exactly where he wanted to be.
He's really performed well, given the biggest opportunity. As you said, the lucky recipient thereof.
The biggest opportunity on the biggest stage, John, and there's maybe quite a lot of people watching who won't know or have heard of Robert Owen, but he's making his mark as he responds to the max of Ricky Evans.
Luck's only what you make out of it, and he's made something out of this.
96.
Win or lose tonight, Robert Owen's done something here for himself in his darts career.
132. Ricky requires 74.
Another brilliant leg. And another brilliant clutch finish from Ricky Evans.
We'll back Robert to throw first. Game on.
A match of this distance, but on throw pretty strong.
6.
Oh, there you see, he's got an edge in every scoring category on the big scores. 6-4 on the 180s, and up by 7 on the 100 pluses, and up by 10 on the 140s. So that certainly explains the 5-point differential in the averages as well as anything. Actually, Ricky's finishing better than Owen, so that's not what's dragging Evans down. But I'd say in the timing of finishes, they've both been pretty tidy. You know, a lot of pressure, clutch, hit doubles.
You always talk about timing, John. That was pretty good.
Well, 17, 4 tops. Is it another good one? Yes. Both looking extremely confident in their prowess right now. They know they just got the ability to hit what they need at this point. They're both feeling it.
Terrific adjustment from Owen. Pressure now on Evans.
59.
And it's advantage Owen here. Ricky Evans, if you are just joining us, missed darts to go 3-1 up in sets. Could find himself trailing 3-2 in sets. 140, number 19 for the Welshman.
100 enough to still have a chance should Owen miss this break opportunity for set 5. And he has left tops, but leaves Ricky this chance to salvage on a 1-2-2, and it was a 1-2-6 early in the match that rocked the Owen world. He can't summon the treble 18.
What an opportunity for Robert Owen. He's not missed those big ones. And he's taken back-to-back sets.
Well, speaking of machines, he's been the 140 machine. Didn't get it there. Does get to a finish, though. Still, it's some opportunity for Ricky to still hold his throw. I mean, that's the first step here. He's in real danger now of not holding his throw. Owen, that's just leveled consistent pressure against Evans. And a double 18. Well, you can kind of the situation got into that dart and had it go way out. Ball!
98. Robbie requires
Not
36.
close enough. This to break through, to go one leg away. What a good dart. He's one leg away. Would you believe it? I'm sure he can't quite believe it. In his mind, he's saying he's one leg away.
I don't know if he's got any energy left for that, but I'm expecting a good one.
He nods, and he'll nod, and he'll nod again. This is a fabulous performance. Ricky Evans knows pretty much the game is up.
I love there's no doubt in Owen's mind here. He might just get it done here. He might just hit this double 16 for a 1-4-3 out. No!
127.
No big deal. He was
Ricky
coming back.
Evans missed darts to go 3 sets to 1 up. Since then, it's been one-way traffic. Throws it away in disgust, in frustration. But step up, Robert Owen. This moment is yours. He can scarcely believe it. A wry smile, acknowledged by his opponent. Robert Owen with the biggest win of his life.
In his post-match interview, it's the one he wants. He actually said, you know, he's coming towards the tail end of his career, especially compared to others. And already an early 180 there from Johnny Clayton.
The treble 20. So advantage to Clayton. Very much so now. What a start from Johnny the Ferry.
130. Johnny requires 60.
Yeah, this for an early break. Misses the single number, so has to spurn a dart, but one at tops.
20.
6 consecutive darts into the treble 20, a very small segment, then misses the big 20. It allows Price a go at double top. Double 10. Is found. Gowin Price holds his throw. Now, against Joe Cullen in the previous round, he was 3-0 up and playing very, very nicely. Then it all fell apart, and a lot of it was tops and 10s. They are his go-to doubles. He is not going to change things up.
Non-finish.
Well, had he left himself, say, 170, he might have got a dart for this leg. But this set might be gone now. Price just stepping back for a moment, composing himself.
20.
And cannot fine double top.
Johnny, you require 32.
This is Johnny Clayton's double of choice.
Needs to work inside, does find the target. Johnny Clayton rescuing this opening set.
So a couple of set darts missed by Gerwyn Price. 3-2, Johnny Clayton is on a finish. He will not take it out.
97. Gerwyn, you require 132.
Price already missed a couple of set opportunities. Can he set up one here? Narrowly missing that second ball, which would have left double 16 and a chance here for Clayton.
70.
54 is found, double 8 for 2-2.
62.
Couple of misses from Clayton. Now Price has a chance not only to take the set, but to do it on tops. Has the marker and has the set-winning dart. The Iceman strikes first in this one. 1-0 to Gerwyn Price. A strong start for the former world champ. Yeah, to this little spell that Johnny Clayton had, which unsurprisingly coincided with that year of the ferry, 2021. That's when probably the high watermark of Johnny Clayton's career. And this is a guy who's won the Premier League and World Series finals, all that. The defeat of Gerwyn Price in the final of the World Grand Prix was spectacular.
Johnny, you require 81.
Yeah, it really was. I should say, it's amazing how many times these two have met. And that's a well-executed finish there by Johnny Clayton.
12 darter, an important one with Price on a one treble combo, but back he comes. Well, he started the game strongly against Cullen as he raced into a 3-0 lead, and he was averaging about 100.
It's kind of been up and down. He said he's fallen in and out of love with darts over the last 12, 18 months, but missing out on that Grand Slam of darts, a title that he's picked up on 3 occasions. He was really disappointed not to be there this year. For me, the reaction that you're seeing from the wins that he's picked up so far here at the World Championships, they've been massive. He really wants this.
123. Gerwyn, you require 124.
Makes it more difficult for Clayton if he's allowed back, and he may not be. Bullseye for 2-1 in this set. Gerwyn Price hits it, gets the break. He will throw for a 2-set lead. Clayton had to survive one from Mickey Mansell in his opening game, and of course Joe Cullen got one against Gerwyn Price.
59.
Yeah, they've definitely been challenged, but they've come through them.
140.
Gerwyn Price looking set to come through this set. Take a 2-0 lead.
42. Gerwyn, you require 87.
No need to go 20 and ball. Doesn't get the treble 10. But he sets it up, and he is hitting tops so far tonight. Hit it the last couple of times he's had a go at it. Does it again. It's a 2-0 lead in sets, and Gerwyn Price is halfway to the quarterfinals.
Gerwyn, you require 40.
And he does hit it again. Gerwyn Price is dominating this game. 107 match average, hitting more than half his darts at double. That wins you an awful lot of darts games. That's why he's won more games at the World Championship than any Welshman in history, even the great Mark Webster. 18 wins for Webby, actually, to Johnny Clayton's 12. Gerwyn Price on 21 at the moment.
127.
Yeah, superb setup play to leave that favourite tops once again.
140. Gerwyn, you require 40.
Double 10 now.
30.
Just
Johnny
opens the door for
72.
Johnny Clayton.
Johnny Clayton was reduced to just the one shot at the outer ring in that second set. He's got another here. It's tops the target, and this time it's Johnny Clayton that pins tops.
Johnny Clayton. Second leg, Johnny to throw first. Game on.
Well, that win for Clayton in the opening leg here of the third set was a breaker throw.
58.
So Clayton looking now to try and make a bit of inroads here.
Johnny Clayton halves his score to get to 1-2-1, something of a signature shot for the Ferret.
93.
And it's probably what he's going to go for, even though Gowin isn't on a finish. Treble 17. Leaves the bullseye. And of course he goes for it. Johnny Clayton, with a flourish of the finger, goes 2-0 up in a set. Could be Kevin Dutz who faces one of these. He'll have to overcome Chris Dobie.
100, go when you require 164.
Not able to save this set with the 164, so just looking to set something up. Does bring the ball into play, sensible.
141.
Treble 19 for double 12 for Johnny Clayton. How about that for a riposte? 3-0 set for Johnny Clayton. 2 legs against the darts. Slightly reluctant slap of the hand and congratulation from Gowin Price.
Fourth set, first leg, Johnny to throw first. Game on.
I mentioned in that second set, Johnny Clayton was only afforded the 1 dart at the outer ring, which he took.
When he looked set for potentially a 5th maximum.
82.
It was on the way, wasn't it?
I agree. This looks like this could be on the way as well. Just trying to get a better angle.
140. $140.
And a couple of wild darts there from Price. Once again, offers up this opportunity to Clayton. Able to take it here, so Price with a long-range finish. If you'd asked me 2 sets ago, I'd say Price would be on for this, but he hasn't looked at it.
And he's not going to complete it, just the wrong side of the wire.
79.
Double 10 for Johnny Clayton to win the leg against the darts. It is 5 legs on the spin for Johnny Clayton. A subdued Gowin Price. There is now, having been averaging 107. It's Clayton within striking distance of this 4th set and levelling the match. Gowin Price cannot complete the 1-2-1 checkout. And Johnny Clayton, he's had a 1-2-1, he's had a 1-4-1. This is more straightforward. And he might well do it on double top.
73.
Just the wrong side of the wire for Clayton, so Price opting to switch. Double 12 the target, double 12 is fine, and you can hear the roar from Gowin Price.
Well, that is the first dart at double he's had for, what, 6 legs, pretty much. And this 2-set buzzy to leave tops. But he's gone that particular route
100.
when there were other options to perhaps finish it in that visit.
Agreed. Top's not his friend, his 10s.
30.
More misses on the outer ring for Price.
The doubles did desert him mid-game against Cullen. They desert Johnny Clayton on this occasion.
2 apiece. Should be a good guide for... Should be. But it's not. More chances here for Johnny Clayton.
Gowin Price bombing doubles. It's been a familiar sight. Double 10 is found, and we have a level game here. Johnny Clayton was really struggling for the first 2 sets and Gerwyn Price was flying. Now it is all turned around.
99.
Arguably, neither player have made it that easy for themselves in the previous rounds. Previous 2 rounds for Johnny Clayton.
Yeah, you wouldn't mind having a sponsor patch on their shirts because they're up on stage for a long time. And treble 14 there, Johnny Clayton.
54.
Quite like the thinking.
64.
Bigger target than the bullseye. Single 16. Double top. 1 dart. These are the chances that have eluded him all year. But he takes it on this occasion. And won it in the deciding set. Hit 3 180s in the first 3 legs, Gerwyn Price. He's only hit 1 more since.
I think all the way back to that second leg of the opening set, back-to-back 180s, finished that in 10 darts.
Treble 15.
Just far too many stray arrows.
But look, if he keeps leaving a double after 12 darts, he's going to win an awful lot of legs. This is much better, this set, from Price. Working his way in. And does do very well. 15 darter in the end for Gerwyn Price.
Back in again. I've seen him do this once. A wicked deflection.
Well, forget about the 9 darter. Gerwyn Price is attacking the Johnny Clayton throw, looking to get this set wrapped up.
Although he went 5 darts in the context of the match, this feels big. Great opportunity here for Price to go within 1 set of the match.
Two right on the wire. Johnny Clayton just on his shoulder. Great dart, double 19. The cardinal sin. Yes, you've got to attack it, but if you miss, you really want to miss outside.
Is that a guide? Of course, it's a guide. A reaction, but still subdued from Gerwyn Price.
He's gone from fired up to forlorn in 10 seconds flat repeatedly over the course of this tournament. And a bit of fire here for the next 3 minutes might be enough.
Yeah, Gezi asked questions of Johnny Clayton in those opening 2 sets. He responded. Can he respond here? Again, a new start, but it's the reaction from Price. It's more deflated. I wouldn't think he was a player just 2 legs away from a round in the quarterfinals.
Starting on the 19s. Treble 20 in tops. Doesn't get it anywhere near.
54. Johnny require 97.
Does he go double-double? Well, that was the plan. Didn't work out. There was a bit of frustration in that dart from Johnny Clayton because these opportunities have been there and he's not been able to take them.
And there you hear the roar from Gerwyn Price. 1 set away now from a place in the quarterfinals.
Not one that we're buying a commemorative DVD of, but it might be hugely important. It could be incredibly important on January 3rd.
Yeah, edgy tentatives to say the least. But a well-timed 177 there for Clayton.
right back at him with a big score. It is big. It gets him down to 87 for the match. It should be at least one match start for Gerwyn Price.
100. Gerwyn, you require 87.
Treble 17. Oh, he's missed. Treble 15. Next door with both darts. The chance has gone.
Johnny, you require 82.
How costly will that be? Clayton desperately seeking out board 25. He's gone into 11. And he can't find a double either.
A scrappy end to a scrappy leg.
Gerwyn, you require 40.
A scrappy win for Gerwyn Price. And a spot in the quarters. The Iceman overcomes the ferry. Brilliant at the start, battling at the end. But Gerwyn Price, the former world champion, is the first player through to the New Year's action.
Players like doing the real talking with their darts, especially when you're feeling yourself and well at it.
137.
Already, that's kind of, you know, he had a kind of a timid open, but Luke hit a 137 and Peter answers with 137. I like to see dart players push each other and answer each other when they do well. That's when you really start to get the really best matches.
85.
Already looking like an early break for the world champion.
134.
Well, he's been flawless, really, without being at his best. As Emma mentioned, 3 legs lost and hasn't yet been beaten in a single set.
81.
Luke Humphries
95.
is looking at a very impressive start here.
Oh yeah, could be 12 if this goes in, and it is 12 dart break of throw to start off.
Second leg, it's Luke to throw first.
And there's statements to speak with your darts. That's about as good as one as you get to 12. And sort of a shot to get the crowd even more to his side, but he's not going to get the option or have to make the decision.
60.
And in fact, that 60 kind of opens the door to Luke here. And he's laughing because all the best he could do was leave the 170 himself.
Yeah, Humphries certainly hasn't found his range yet. Oh, double 16.
94. Luke require 170.
Just a bit sloppy so far, Luke Humphries, and Peter right here to go ahead in set 1.
Yeah, a double he's historically loved.
Game shot the third leg.
It's still there.
Fourth leg, it's Luke to throw first.
I just wonder as well, it seems at the moment that the crowd are on. It looks like a deciding leg in the opening set. The champion of the world against the 2-time champion of the world.
100. Luke Rakai, 127.
Can we go for it?
95.
No need to. Interesting the press conference though, wasn't it, when Luke Humphries was asked about Peter Wright, but he said, well, all I've got to do is win another world championship, and I've equalled his achievements with 25 years to spare. So
78.
he had his little
Luke
dig in as well,
32.
didn't he?
Yeah, a little reminiscent of some Eric Bristow's action there. But he's a successful young man, and why wouldn't he have some swagger to his words?
Peter Rakai, 132.
So, what a way this would be. So Humphries will be back, John, but he won't want to muck around. Needs to be emphatic on these doubles.
40. Luke require 8.
Yeah, you want to get it done quickly,
Game shot on the fourth leg.
and
Luke Humphries.
it is done.
Fifth leg is Peter to throw first. Game on.
Just enough to be decently efficient. Not even a max could get Luke to an out.
140.
He's
Peter
threatening
required
to be a problem,
144.
but I don't think Peter's going to be too concerned with at least 6 darts from 144. Uh, 64 left for this. And leaves that double 8 again.
What a leg this has been. What a set it's been after he was broken in the very first leg, Peter Wright.
26.
And Luke Humphries has completely lost it. The world champ is feeling the heat. And Peter Wright gets it right in the opening set. The first set that Luke Humphries, the world champion, has lost in this tournament. Peter Wright said he meant business, and boy does he. Plenty for Luke Humphries to think about. Peter Wright.
But you're hitting everything right away, and then you kind of settle in, and you lose that a bit, and you have to refine it. It's hard to describe what actually happens there, but I think that was sort of what happened for Luke, though. It seemed like he had it all in order, and then it evaporated quickly enough, and he has to reestablish himself here in set 2, or Peter will enjoy just motoring along in the high 90s and at some success.
I don't think there's any pressure on Peter Wright at all. Not too often that we've seen him on this stage as a big underdog.
Well, I think the closer he gets to actual victory, the more he'll feel pressure. But how about a 1-6-1 for a wake-up call? And we talk about not needing it. Well, he needed that. He needed to feel good about something. He needed...
That is coming up tomorrow. Bumper day at the Ali Palace. He's just chipping away, isn't he?
Yeah, he's making sure to be a nuisance at the very least.
135.
I think for Humphries as well, you know, it's as much about just keeping his cool and
41. Luke required 50.
not letting the moment get away with him. And that will help. A very comfortable, well, his best holder throw of the match so far, you would say. Of course, if he wins the set, he'll be thinking, well, there you go. Well, one set all on throw, what's all the fuss about?
Quickly with set play.
57.
Too many of those poor visits for his liking. He was, well, after that maximum, he was in charge of the leg, but hasn't been able to capitalise.
Oh, Wright would love to one-up the 1-6-1 out. Well, he's not going for it. That's a curious choice with Humphries on 1-4-1. Wouldn't he love to hit this?
That was more about saying, go on, hit it. I don't think you can.
Well, we had some words before the match. Those are unspoken words during the match.
Brilliant. What a big leg of darts coming up. But yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, that was all about.
Luke require 161.
Really good leg this so far from Humphries.
54.
Under pressure, but he's still got a bit of work to do.
Well, can Wright summon a huge score in here? Put some kind of emphasis and pressure onto Humphries? No, we can't.
100. Luke require 107. $55.
He's making heavy weather of it, isn't he? Peter Wright is going to make sure that Luke Humphries is under huge pressure.
52.
Deals with it beautifully. Wow, what a dart. What an end to the set. I'll tell you what, that was brilliant. Under pressure from Luke Humphries. That's why he's a world champ. Peter Wright throwing everything at him. But Humphries to leave a finish, so Change of darts, yes, but in control of this leg at the moment. Yeah, 5 out of 7 on the doubles, as you mentioned, Peter Wright. If he's going to beat Luke Humphries, he's got to maintain that. Well, certainly that kind of level.
97, Peter required 83.
Yeah, it's the sort of thing where, well, they went for 25-18 tops, but it's double 9 now.
Game shot the first leg.
Wow.
Peter Wright, second
Different
leg is
darts.
Lucas.
Same result.
He's fired up.
100.
Tell by that reaction. It wasn't the biggest celebration in the world, but
Yeah, outstanding darts from Peter Wright.
60, Peter required 124.
And he's only left 161. Albeit he has taken it out in this game. Well, yet again, he's saying, Luke Humphries, you can't take this out.
well, we know he can. He's done it already, but he won't do it this time.
80, Peter required 24.
Those sorts of ploys, if you don't hit the double, okay, he did, but if he failed to, it really blows up in your face.
He may have been trying to wind up Luke Humphries before. May have been.
Or just a retighten.
140.
You know, if you don't forget to check them after every throw, they do get loose. It's not uncommon. It's good to always tighten your stems after every visit,
59.
or check them. It's nice to have little habits like that too, to keep you occupied while you wait to throw.
85.
Well, is it going to be a third consecutive set, John, with all legs played? Another deciding leg.
60, Luke requires 78.
No, still ends up leaving
38.
tops. Yeah, this could be the 12th leg in a row with the throw. We had a match at the start of the night with a run
90.
of legs like that,
Luke
through sets 2 and 3.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
So we've played 14 legs of darts. It's 7-all in match play. It's 1-all in set play. And a huge leg coming up now. Peter Wright's throwing to retake the lead.
And yeah,
Freeze. And for the first time in a long time, Peter Wright under a bit of pressure on his throw in a deciding leg in this set.
yeah, and he has
140.
come back to the first starts. Barrels,
Change them again.
you got to know what your best 5th leg darts are. Your 5th leg barrels, these are 5th leg barrels too. And those are the important legs, so these are the important barrels.
What a brilliant performance this is to get back in this leg from Peter Wright.
I'm not
105.
criticizing anything about Peter Wright in his decision making with the performance he's putting up against Luke Humphries here.
Oh, and how
85.
important will that be? It looked like
Peter
treble
required
19.
96.
It deflected off the barrel. It makes a big, big difference. For the set. What a performance from Peter Wright. He was under pressure. He was under the cosh. And he is playing his best darts. And he's playing it on the World Championship stage
140.
against the world champion. The tension building. Just one maximum each thus far.
Well, we have to say it. Sometimes it's not the great shot that win or loses a match. It's the big mistake. Or it's the really horrible leg that really swings a match one way or the other.
85.
It's not always a great performance that dictates the outcomes. Sometimes it's the lack of a performance.
puzzling for Humphries. Perfection for Wright.
Yeah, that's going to make him feel a lot more at ease about holding his throw.
139. PT required 41.
8 out of 11 on the doubles. 9 out of 12 on the doubles.
Have the last laugh, as it were.
140.
Well, they're having no trouble with the 140s.
Humphries having no trouble holding his throw in this set. And way ahead every time. Maybe not. He gets to a finish. All of a sudden, Luke has to try and take this, or he could spurt it, like Peter's done a couple of times.
55.
The pressure came, and he was all over the place there with that visit, Luke Humphries, all because of the pressure of the 180. Still got a bit of work to do as well, Humphries here.
129 left, and he chooses to stay there. Leaves 72, a tied score in the leg, but it's Luke first. He'll get one dart at tops.
Game shot
again.
Luke Humphries.
Class act, Luke Humphries.
Luke's playing like it. Yeah.
140.
He's playing like this means everything, winning this leg against the throw. You don't want to be in a leg where you can end up 3 sets to 1 down. No way. Well, he maybe should have went for 25 in bull to leave a finish. He was greedy, went for the 180. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Well, that was another really disappointing visit, but you've read the situation perfectly. Humphries doesn't want a deciding leg. You could possibly sense it. Certainly the tension in his throw that last visit.
What a third dart from Peter Wright to ratchet up that pressure on Humphries. Nowhere near the treble. That a good switch.
95.
Only to 72 though.
89.
But it's Peter Wright. It's all about this 89. Does it go or doesn't it go?
Of course it does. A masterclass in finishing.
Huge pressure on Humphries now. World champ answers.
Wow. The biggest leg of the match, and they're producing the biggest darts.
Oh, come on now, get in there. Oh, it was a perfect landing pad, but he doesn't care. He's thinking about winning the leg, but Luke might not even give him the chance after all those great darts. Now Peter Wright is going to go for yet another 180 attempt, you would think. He's in the zone. He owns it.
140. Luke Rakai,
Massive pressure on the world champion. Gotta get the treble 18.
No, it's only 30 scored, 92 left. Peter Wright should have 2 darts to go 3 sets to 1 up on Luke Humphries. The crowd, they understand what's happening here. Huge moment. The single's there. Right on the wire, perfect marker. And it's in! Peter Wright, he's up 3 sets to 1 on Luke Humphries. Luke Humphries a set away from being shoveled out of the World Championship. This is unbelievable moments here we never really expected. Validating how well Peter's playing because he has to. It's worth more when you have to.
140.
Well, he's giving it a go. He's hit back-to-back 180s, but will he get a shot? The last time he broke the Peter Wright throw was in the first leg of the match. Wright needs the ball. And of course, he gets the ball. Everything Peter Wright is doing is turning out all right. Thank you very much. Always going to be a case of put up or shut up for Peter Wright. And he's putting on a real show. What a story. What a performance. I mean, let's be honest, John. He's played well at this World Championship, but no one could have expected, maybe apart from him and his close circle, he's performing to this standard as well as this, because there's been nothing in the last few months, maybe the last 12 months, give or take one or two decent tournaments, to give any indication that he could play to this level again. But he looks like being one leg away from an astonishing victory.
Well, he's had 2 12s in a row. Can he get a 13-dart leg here? Yes, of course he can. But that's also a break of throw. Look, what's happening here, Stuart, is Peter Wright's got the throw for the match. You heard me correctly. Laugh in the face of adversity. It's harsh.
Sublime. Quite brilliant.
100.
This from Peter Wright. 72% on the doubles.
And again, the third dart into the ones. He could be, well, he could be down at 100 or so or below, Luke Humphries. Those third darts are killing him. He's not going. No. He's going to hit the 12 now to leave the 32. And he's coming back for it. And by the way, he's 13 of 18 at doubles.
100.
Peter Wright's best performance for some time. The 2 times world champion has taken out the world champion in a quite sensational performance. Acknowledged by Luke Humphries. No complaints. But Luke Humphries is now the former world champion, and Peter Wright rolls back the years. And he's in tears, full of emotion, given all the credit in the world by Luke Humphries. And so he should. What a performance! Right it's through.